Network is bad, Jeremiah.
I'm
Just mute yourself. Hello, guys. Welcome. We're live. Welcome from wherever parts of the world you're joining us from. So, this is an exclusive special broadcast by GTEX Homes. Of course, your number one real estate, trusted real estate company that's building green and smart homes. And of course, it's helping you to secure your future. And today we are excited to announce our latest estates. God has just been good to us. I'm just humbled at the speed, the growth. This year we announced we're going to open 20 new estates. Some people thought it's a joke. But you can see now, I think this should be estate number 5. Is this number 5 this year? I think this is estate number 5. So we mean business, and by the grace of God, we'll clock 20 estate before we finish this year by God's grace. So we want to show you practically this new estate. So this is a virtual tour, so you're able to see what's unique. This is White House Estate Monia in Ibadan. We have the branch manager for Ibadan with us. And so he's going to drive around and show you. So he's currently at the dry port and the rail station. And it's about exactly 8 minutes from the rail station to our estate. And it's on the express. So the estate is on the express. People live there. It's habitable already. So it's not something you buy and you wait 20 years. It's habitable, facing the express road. Fantastic property. Please, can we put our hands together as we have Richard Osakwe, branch manager, GTEX Homes, Ibadan. Richard, how are you today?
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How you doing? So, what do you have for us? My audience, they are waiting. They are hungry.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Like in our culture, where we always get properties at prime areas, and right now, as I'm driving through, let me rotate the camera so they can see what I'm seeing. I'm currently at the tunnel where you have the railway at the top, the railway line at the top, and where you have the railway system. This is a road to Money. This is a road to Issaing. This road is a 64-kilometer road that has just been done by the government. While you're seeing this on this axis, this is the railway. The station goes this way, all the way to this point. This is the track. Now, this is a tunnel bridge under the railway track. From here to the estate is an 8-minute drive. But as we're going, slow down, please. I'm going to show you. By this side, you are looking here. All of this area is over 300 acres that has been mapped out for the dry inland ports. The dry inland ports is a port system where the government is want to use to open up the whole of this area. So all these places you are seeing, they've been marked out already, 300 acres further. Inside is a massive property that the government by themselves will be putting up a dry inland port. You can see they are already beginning to do the entrance and they are clearing houses and clear what they need to clear on this place. And we're on the road towards White House Estate. Like I said, this place is already habited. People are living here already. You have schools, you have clinics, you have hospitals, you have all these things within this area. So it's not that we are coming into one village or something. You can see there's lights, there's electricity. Now, the beauty about this whole area is that the government themselves have planned to open up this area to the next central business district. That's called CBD. They want to bring down the CBD down to this axis because of the new railway system. Also, this road leads to Issaing, and Issaing also houses the food basket where they're actually bringing food down to Ibadan. And so they have planned that very well. You can see this is an health center. This is a school. That's the health center. You can see solar powers on it. So it's not that we're going to a village. This is the health center. You can see primary health center. These are other places. The free eye hospital. You can see many things are really going on here. And the government, the plan at which the government has like I said earlier, is to open up the whole of this area to investment. So the first one is a rail system. The second one is a dry inland port. The dry inland port where we just passed on the road. The third one is also a circular road that is coming up. The circular road is like the ring road. They're putting one here that will link up the road to the Akala Expressway, like a bypass for the containers that will be coming in, and the whole of those, instead of passing through the town, they just take a shortcut and they are coming in. So these are features that we have on ground displays. You can see people are here already. POS, network, internet. It's just something that if you don't come here, you wouldn't know what's going on here. And this road was just finished recently. It used to be dust, but they've done a 64-kilometer to open up the whole area for investment. As we are driving down, in a few minutes, we'll soon get down to White House Estate. Another thing that we still have around here again is that the train actually is a 2-hour drive to Lagos, and it goes through Ogun State to Lagos, Ogun State back to Ibadan. So it goes, you move from here, you can walk in Ogun State and live in Ibadan. You can walk in Lagos and live in Ibadan. So 8 o'clock, 4 o'clock, the train leaves, the train comes back, and it does that every day, Monday to Sunday.
So as the train started work?
Yes, sir. The train just left around 4.
Oh, really? So the train is already active?
Fully functional, sir. Fully functional.
Wow. Wow. Please, I need you to send me like a breakdown of all the features.
Okay.
This train, Brightport, Circular Road, to me on WhatsApp. I really need to. I didn't even know that this is really this. We're sitting on a gold mine, ladies and gentlemen. Sitting on a gold mine. Our estate is just 8 minutes drive from the rail station, and you're going to be having the dry port in that same in that same axis. The rail station already works. What is unique, you need to understand how property appreciates, because sometimes we mention all these things, you're wondering, what are they talking about? What we are talking about is the fact that when you invest in a location like this, it does not take time for your property to appreciate in value. That's what we're saying. So we're saying you can buy a property here for 5 million, okay, and literally in the next few years, sell it for 30 million. That's what we're saying. We're saying you can easily build houses here, rent it out, and not struggle to get tenants because of the business opportunities in all these axes and all these locations. And that's how business is done, ladies and gentlemen. When you come to real estate investment, you are saying, what are the things that guarantee that the value of property in this neighborhood will appreciate? That's how you do real estate. That's how you grow asset. That's how you become wealthy. It's not rocket science, it's not magic, ladies and gentlemen. It's just understanding the key things that you need to put in place. And the beauty also about this new estate is that it's on the express road. So it's on the road. It's not, you don't even need to go off the road. It starts from the road. So this just gives you an opportunity to invest, and we're giving you 50% discount. Can everybody type 50% discount? Okay, everybody type 50% discount. I want to share this video across all social media platforms. Okay, share, get everybody in here. Make sure people know this, because for me, this is about wealth creation. God has helped me. Of course, I learned it. Also, it wasn't that I was born this way. I learned how to understand property development. I learned how to understand property growth. Okay, I study it. I studied different cultures, different cities of the world. There are few cities in the world that I have not studied. Remember, GTS Home is present in the US, in the UK, okay, and all over the world. And we can tell you what works in even other parts of the world. And this is a gold mine. I can tell you for free, don't even think of buying one plot. Think of 1 acre, 2 acre, 3 acre. This is big. This is big. Okay, this is big because it has all it takes to first of all, how many of you know Ring Road in Ibadan? If you know Ring Road, type Ring Road. Now, Ring Road, if you know Ring Road, just type Ring Road. Yes, 50% discount. The person asking. That's if you are paying today, you're getting 50% discount. A couple of people have taken most of the 50% slot. So instead of you paying uh,
Sir,
5 million, you will be paying just 2.5 million for 600 square meter. Now, Ring Road in Ibadan, you and I know that Ring Road is a circular road. Now, Ibadan is synonymous to Ring Road, right? If you say Ibadan, if you say you don't know where you are, you just say Ring Road, you get it. You know why? It's a circular road. What are circular roads? They are
we
roads
are we
that
are
link.
we are there. We are there already. As much.
So, guys,
Yeah.
you see, we told you 8 minutes drive. In fact,
Okay.
it's actually less than 8 minutes because already there. In less than 8 minutes, we're there. 8 minutes from the rail station in Monia in Ibadan, right? And less than 5 minutes from the dry port. So you are doing real estate, it's not as if you want to live there. No, it's about knowing where you can invest for the sake of renting out, for the sake of giving to somebody else and making money. Unfortunately, whenever we talk real estate, many of you make mistake. You are thinking of where to live. Your house that you live is not an asset. It's the one that you rent out that is an asset. So you buying this for the purpose of receiving the land later, called land banking, or you buying this so that you build a house and rent out the house, that is called asset. So let me give Richard some time. There's a bit slight noise. But is it cars that are passing by? Just show us from the express road
Yeah.
and tell us, let's just see the entire environment. So we can, guys, you can see the express, but talk, because if you are not talking, they are not seeing the road.
All right. This is where I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. This is the land. This is the location itself. This is the location itself. This is rightly on the road. As you can see, this is the express. So this road leads to saying. This is the road that is 64-kilometer road that leads to saying. The land goes all this way. It goes deep down forward this way. So you can see it's a dry land. The tableland. There's not much to do when it comes to leveling the land. No sand filling needed. And like MD said, yes, it's not even up to 8 minutes actually. It's not even up to 8 minutes. We are here already. And if you
Yeah, it didn't take up to 8 minutes actually.
do an area doing short of this area, you see that distance between there and the next house is settlement that church, the church beside there. Putting investment, you are sure of the return in the next 3 to 5 years. Like MD said, you can see the block industry across the road. These are houses that are being built. I'm telling you, once they clear those area for the port and the road and everything starts, the value of property here is going to shoot up. It's definitely going to shoot up. Because this is the only available land on this island. Anything after here, we go further into. So we are able to get this property because we are very strategic in our calculation.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Richard. Now, some people are asking 50% discount. Yes. So let me tell you a trick in real estate investment. As you can see, it's bare land. We are launching the estate on the 31st of this month. By the 31st, when you come here, you will see everything will have been cleared. Fence work will have started. Signage, everything will have been well put together. So usually this is the trick. When an estate is launching, right, they are usually ready to give you virtually at the same price they are buying, because they are adding your money to what they are using to prepare the land. Nothing else has been added yet. So at that point, a real estate company wouldn't even mind selling at the same price they are buying because they are using your money to also add to what they are using to make the place ready. So let me give you an example. People wonder, I bought Jasper Estate. Some people bought Jasper Estate as cheap as 6 million naira. Today, Jasper Estate is going for 20 million naira. Now, why? The reason is because when you bought it at 6 million, we have not done road, we have not fenced it, we've not started building houses. Okay, so we have not put in too much money. So because you are part of your own 6 million was part of what we used to then start working on the land, you are getting it at a cheaper price. You're getting literally at the same price we bought it. In fact, the prices of that area has gone up. Even the new phase two that we bought was way more than 6 million when we got it again, because we just needed to add to it. It was even more than the 6 million we sold for initial investors. So that's how real estate work. If you don't understand that dimension to real estate, you just be wondering, what are they talking about? How can the land just no? There is a dynamic to it. At the beginning of a launch, you are buying it virtually at the same price the company is buying it. Why? Because they are using your money to immediately start doing defense, start providing basic infrastructure. Of course, others who pay later will have to pay more, because at that point, the company has spent a lot more to then make it a lot better. Does this make sense at all? If it makes sense, everybody type it makes sense, it makes sense. It makes sense. So, Richard, tell me why I should buy and make my payment now. Richard, why should I pay today, today, today? Why? And one of it is that a lot of people have
Okay.
buying, but tell me more.
Well, the area is a prime area, and if you are looking at investing on the area, it's something you're sure of return. When I mean sure of return, based on the indices. Now, when it comes to cap ratio means the projection of the value of the property. They have done our own cap ratio analysis to show that maybe in the next 2 to 5 years, what will happen here, and the development is not being led by individuals, it's by the government, and this is something that they've signed into. It's not that they want to start, it's something that's already rolling. So for me and for those smart investors, if you are smart about it, you need to quickly take hold of this discount of 50%. Instead of doing 5 million for one plot, you do two plots for 5 million. That means you can buy one at 2.5 and you can buy more. Meaning by the time we fully open up this place, you will have saved more money. So for the mathematics, now look at it: 10 plots at 50, and 10 plots at 50 million. You buy 10 plots at 25 million. So instead of doing 50 million, do 25 million. It's just simple analysis, and it saves you more money. And you can do whatever it is. You even have your own estate in our own estate. That means you have your own mini estate within our estate. And these are things that you need to understand. The CBD is coming here. The CBD is central business. Now the CBD is going to be moved from Dubai. For those that know about the very well, it's going to be transferred. It's going to be moved from Dubai down here. Now, when they bring the CBD here, that's the central business district becomes Monia. Now, because of the railway system and because of the dry inland port and the circular road, it changes the faces of investors or people on this axis. So whoever is buying now, you are buying to a prime location. And when you buy into a prime location, you are sure of what? The return is always wonderful in faster time or quicker time than you can imagine. So don't miss out this opportunity. Like MD said, we are launching on the first. I don't know if you mentioned it's just like 20 slots. I don't know if MD has forgot. We have just 20 slots for just 20 people. So 20 people is out. It's not like it's 20 people. You buy now, pay today, the first 20, you lock it down. After that, yeah,
That's it.
don't even chat me.
Also, people are saying, where's the land? It's Monia, 8 minutes, less than 8 minutes from the
Alabata,
station.
Alabata village. Yes, that Alabata. The area is called Alabata.
Okay, so Monia,
The
Labata,
area is called
where
Alabata.
the rail station is. A couple of things you need to know. GT
Yes.
sells service plots. Can everybody type service plot? What does a service plot mean? A service plot means we will fence the entire. We are providing security for you, right? All our estate is fenced around, security, drainage, electricity. We're providing shopping mall, clinic, health center, farm. and all our estates are renewable energy. So we're not connecting to the national grid in all the estates we're building. So we sell service plots. And what that means is that we are providing all the infrastructure. You're not waiting for government to provide infrastructure. You're not waiting for government to provide security. We provide all that for you. That's what GTEx Homes is all about. And that's why people are investing with us at GTEx Homes. And honestly, that's the beauty about GTEx. So we understand land business, we understand real estate. Where are locations that develop? For example, I have heard situations where people told me, I'm talking about my father, my grandfathers, they gave me an opportunity. I remember meeting a professor that I'm talking about is going to be 87 this year. Professor told me that, Stephen, 40 years ago, was it 40 years ago or thereabout? He said, Stephen, they gave me Surulere to come and buy 6 hectares in Surulere. I said, Allah Maje, me, professor that came all the way from UK, I should buy Surulere, God forbid. He said, today, you all know what has happened to Surulere. As at that time, people used to see Surulere was bush, was forest. Can you guess where was city? Isaleko, Mushin Olosha, Oju Elegba, Ajegunle. Right? Those were the city of Lagos. Those were the places they call the city of Bariga. That was the city of Lagos. So you're telling him to come and get 6 acres, right? In Surulere was like demoting him. Today now, ladies and gentlemen, you know what Surulere is. In fact, do you know where he now later bought land? Aton Ota, because how we got to know the man, we bought a property from him in Aton. He said when they gave him the Aton again, he wanted to start Shakara. The wife said, this was the same way you did with your Oyinbo and grammar about Surulere. And you know how we lost 6 hectares in Surulere. He just returned from England there. He's the first facial something surgeon in Nigeria, first of his kind. He does when you have bad teeth, like a surgery for teeth. So people respected him a lot. Come, we'll give you land here. And he said, no, me, I'm exposed. I don't do that. And that's how many people, I always say this to people, if you're arrogant, you cannot become rich in real estate. All the places you call cities, all were bush before. All the places. Okay? All the places you call cities. Who will go to Ikoyi? Ikoyi was, VI was marshy land in the 60s and 70s. Marshy land. Ikoyi, marshy. Like if it's all on magic, God forbid. I met another woman here in London, 2016. Mama told me Mama is going to be 75 this year. Mama told me, said, I was the first head teacher, in Victoria Island then. Said they told her, come and buy Admiralty. Then you'll be paying as you get salary. The day of you drop 500 naira, they had this full cash sheet, they will write your name against the amount you paid. She said she told them, in law, you can't take me, Nigeria, I want to grow my children and start speaking British accent, which she never get. Mama, as the last time I met her, she said, Stephen, they are giving me Abule Egba, and I cannot even afford Abule Egba as I speak to you. That was what Mama was telling me. Say Abule Egba. So all my juniors, she was the first head teacher there. So all my juniors are billionaires today because they own properties in Admiralty. Because then some of them bought 2+1, bought acres. So as a result of some of them built houses and rented it out, some of them later sold some portion of what they bought. So today they are millionaires and billionaires. And she, that was the head teacher, at the age of 72, when I met her, she was still working, doing where all these homeless children lives in her, she takes care of them as a way of, still taking care of herself. Because she said all her children grew up in England and all of that, but they're also trying to take care of their own children. And she doesn't want to be a burden to her children. So at 72, Mama is still working. Our own junior, all our junior, okay, are all wealthy people owning properties in Admiralty. If you know Lekki Phase 1, you know that if you have anything Admiralty, you are talking about from 500 million to $1 billion, anything Admiralty. But that was where they were giving them, that they were paying literally 500 like that. May your story not be like that. Can I get an amen? May you not be in a situation where you will look back and you had opportunities and you now start telling your children's story. That man, Mr. Steven, I used to know him. My biological father, what he taught me, his failure taught me a lot. I tell people, I say, your parents are supposed to be mirrors. You're supposed to look at their mistakes and learn from it. People don't know why I'm aggressive about real estate today. My father was the reason. My father let go so many opportunities. He used to live in Jos. He said, he's not sure he's going to stay in the north. Then Maiduguri, he used to, in fact, a lot of the estates in Maiduguri, my father being a building contractor, built many of those estates in Maiduguri. But what was he saying? Oh, I'm from the Southwest. I will soon leave. I cannot start investing here. By the time I grew up, my father did not have a house. He was a tenant. They were chasing us from one because a landlord keep increasing rent every year. My education was so bad because I kept repeating classes because we kept moving from one location to the other. And then my father would now be telling me the stories of how, if I had known. You know what was funny with my father's story? Where we now keep going to were places he would now be telling me, I was one of those who built this estate close to this place. In those days, they were giving me land, but I felt by now I would have left Maiduguri. These are true story of my own biological father. So today, I don't joke with that place is too far. And I just look at what are the futures that guarantees that this place is going to grow. Is there a rail system there? Is it on the express road? Right? Is there a particular express road connecting other parts of the state, the city? Okay? Are there dry port? Are there seaport? Is there free trade zone? What are the projects that guarantee that population increase? Because once there's population increase, what happens? Once there is demand, what happens? Supply goes higher. Okay, once is always a demand and supply when it comes to real estate. So when the factors that guarantees that a place will become heavily populated are in place, go and buy. That's why they say don't wait to buy land and wait. If you wait when everybody has moved in, the prices have gone up. Why many people don't have properties in Lekki today was that when they were seeing Lekki, it was still marshy land and people were not there. And they were saying to themselves, I want to wait until people get there. And by the time people get there, of course, you can't afford the property. How many of you are regretting not buying property from GTEX Homes 3 years ago? I want to share your testimony. Write that down. Because the other day I saw somebody who saw the latest price of Jasper Estate. He said, and I knew Jasper when it was 7 million. I regret not buying. How many of you will be honest? 3 years ago, you knew me when I was marketing some properties and you still didn't buy. And today, you are regretting because the prices of those properties, you can't even afford them. If you want to be sincere, can you wave your hand or say, I'm one of such people? I know many of you. Some of you, it was 4 years ago. Some of you, it was 5 years ago. You saw me marketing some of these prices. Actually, where's the location? Ikorodu. Ikorodu. That place. They speak English. And then we say, where Ibejileki? Oh, Ibejileki, is it before Dangote Refinery or after? Like I say, Oyibo will not pay the bills. You better wake up and be smart. Okay, wake up and be smart. A lot of people will later, and I'm even my. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. You want to say something?
Should I drive towards the rail terminal itself so they can see
Yeah,
what
yeah,
a
sure.
massive structure that is.
Sure, you can
Yeah.
drive there and show them. Amazing. Thank you. Can we clap for Mr. Richard Osakwe, our branch manager, Ibadan? Okay, so it's going to go to Ray Terminal also to show you a lot more. So you see massive today now. Any day you can always go to the rail and either go to Lagos or go to Ibadan from this same Monia where this estate is. We have our assistant sales global sales manager here. We also have, I think the sales manager is also here. Let me allow you, Jessica will say something, then I'll allow, is Loto here? So Jessica, go ahead. You need to unmute yourself, Jessica. Hello, Jessica. I can't still hear you, Jessica. Is Loto there? If Jessica is not there, let's have Loto. Because I don't know why I'm not hearing Jessica. Is she muted or something? Jeremiah or Eric, anybody can help her. So, by the way, how many of you like this location based on what we've described for you? If you like the location, type I like the location. I like the location. Talk to me, guys. Okay, type I like the location. If you like the location. Now, that is how you know a location that is going to go far. What is around that environment? What are the projects around that environment? Look at when we started. Ngozi says, I like the location. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me also say this. Don't buy real estate for the sake of where you want to live. In fact, I'm going to have this quote. I'm going to be sharing a quote. It is not wisdom, okay, to buy a house to live in before buying a house for investment. The first type of land or house you should buy should be for investment before the one you live in. And I'll tell you the reason why. The house you live in is not an asset, it's a liability. You will, and you know the funny thing with the house that you live in, the entire cost of maintenance is on your head. Entire cost, not some. All the bills for renovation, maintenance is your bill. If you're a tenant, there are certain bills you can say, no, 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 the landlord has to take care of this. This is not my house. So when you buy a house and all you're using the house for is to live there, you are making the biggest of mistakes. When you buy properties, what do? You buy properties for investment. For example, I do not have a personal house in London. I don't have in the UK. I don't have in the US. I don't have in Dubai. What do I have? Properties for investment. The ones I'm buying and I'm reselling, buying, reselling, buying, reselling. That is how it's done. Remember one of the things I've taught you guys, billionaires and wealthy people do not earn from their active income. No, they don't do that. They earn from their third generation and fourth generation income. In other words, if I collect salary now, that's my active income. Wealthy people don't use that money. They invest that money. Then when that money they invest, let's say you got $10,000, right, as salary. Wealthy people do not use that money. They invest that $10,000. Then the $10,000 will bring him some more money. They will invest that money it has brought him. Then that one will bring this. That's where you get to this third generation. At that third generation, they can start spending it. That's what wealthy people do. So you that you don't know their secret, at some point when they now live a life of luxury that looks as if they are wasteful, you hear this billionaire just built a house and it costs 4 billion naira. What you don't know is that 4 billion naira is the third or fourth generation. The question is, why didn't he build 4 billion naira house 10 years ago, 20 years ago when he started? What was he doing with his money 10 years ago and 20 years ago? What was he doing? He was reinvesting those money. Such people that you are hearing, they have property, Adenuga, he built so mansion. When you check their history, you see that they have way, way, way more than the money they spent to build their personal house in Banana Island in other form of real estate investment that is for business. So if you're a smart property investor, your first set of investment is not the house you are living in. No, it's the house you are renting out. The same thing I'm doing. So the day you now hear, Stephen Akitayo just built a massive mansion in Banana Island. What 10 billion? That's when you now say, he couldn't help the poor. See how he's wasting money. You have forgotten that I have more than 50 estates and different houses all over the world. You are focused now on that I just built a house in Banana Island. And so, unfortunately, poor people do not research rich people to know where they are coming from. So a poor man thinks that immediately I got that kind of huge money, I started building houses in Banana Island for myself. No, for years you don't know. I was still living in a small house. Up to now, reasonable house. Meanwhile, I'm building estate across, all over, making billions in naira. That's how you do real estate. But unfortunately, many of you, whenever they say real estate, the first thing that comes to your mind, my house. I cannot live in Monia. No, nobody's asking to live in Monia. It's investment that you buy a land in matter of months, you can resell it. You buy it now for. So one of the beautiful things about those of you who are buying at 50% discount, it means immediately you can resell it and make 100% return on investment. That's really, that's how you do investment. So I'm buying now from the day, I want everybody to write this quote down. Smart real estate investors, okay, make profit when buying real estate, not when selling. I want you to write it down. Let me say it again. Smart real estate investors make money when buying real estate, not when selling. In other words, from the day you were buying, you got so much a good deal that even if the property does not appreciate, you already had a good deal. You've already made profit. That is how you do real estate investment. So it's when we are launching estates like this, right, that you want to quickly key in, not when, like Jasper, fence is up, road has been done, everything has been done. You are missing it because at that point, you are the one paying. You, the latecomer, you are the one paying, okay, for the road we did there. You are the one paying for the infrastructure. You are the one paying because we will factor in all that we have spent on you, the newcomer. Yes, Richard, go ahead.
It's actually 5 minutes from our exit to the terminals. That's the rail. We're about to just take a turn to the rail right now. If you look at, I'm going to show you a signage when we turn. You see, when I said the business district is coming here, you see what the government, even the map is showing it clearly. Slow down, please. You can see this is saying it's no business. That's it. That's a business district. That's the name of this area. Ilututu Business District. That's what the map of what the whole of this area. You can see the rail. You can see the circular road saying that's how the road. That road goes like that. See the inland port, the rail track, and the rail terminal. So there's also a rail terminal to carry goods. There's a rail track. So this is the map of the area. The circular road we talked about is going to go around, cut through the old Oyo Road, cut through. So this is just a view of what I was saying just now. And this is, so you know that the government is not playing, or we are not just saying mere say. This is fact and figure. So I just about to take a curve back to the terminus itself. So you see us. Once I get there again, I'll pick up.
Amazing. How many of you think this is a good location? Again, type good location, guys. Type good location. Good location. Exactly. Thank you, Ngozi. Smart real estate investors make money when buying real estate, not when selling. So the way you structure it is that, for example, here in the UK, I'm inspecting properties here and I'm buying here in the UK, of course, for investment, not for house. I'm not living in the UK. But I want to make money. I make money all over the world, investing all over the world. But what is the strategy I use in the UK? I buy properties that are 20% below the market price, 30% below the market price here in the UK, and I resell it. Some I renovate, some I look for Somebody, wait a little bit and I resell. Same thing in the US. Okay, so the question is that when did I make the profit? I made the profit when buying because I bought it a little below what it's officially going to be going for. Okay, and that's how you do real estate investment. That's the concept of wealth in real estate, and that's how it works. Of course, if you're ready for me, either Jessica or Loto, let me know. But so many of you are asking me how numbers to call and all of that. Why not? You can reach out to me directly. Yeah. Some of you have questions. Reach out to me. My US WhatsApp line +1 6 no, +1 8577015527. WhatsApp chat only.
Okay, I'm here, sir.
Okay. Thank God. Finally, go ahead. You want to share one or two things? That's our assistant global marketing manager, Jessica Martins. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, sir.
Okay, you
How are
looking?
you doing today, sir?
I'm okay. I'm busy working for you guys.
It's all right. So, like MD said, and of course, Mr. Richard, thank you so very much, Mr. Richard. We really do appreciate this. I've not really been there, but what I'm seeing is as if I'm there. This is really, really good. Thank you so much, Mr. Richard. Mr. Richard, can you hear me?
I'm sure you
I
can.
can, I can, I
All
can hear
right.
you. Yes.
All right, sir. All right, sir. Also, for all the viewers, this is the right time to buy. This is the right time to buy. We are not just selling ordinary plots, like MD said. We are selling service plots. Okay, and it's currently going at a pre-launch price. When I called some people and I told them, oh, 50% is this kind, they were like, oh, really? 50%? So it's a whole lot. It's huge. I know. So instead of you paying 5 million naira, you do 2.5 million naira and you save 2.5 million naira for yourself. So the time to invest is now. I don't want to say much about this because for all the people seeing it, you've seen everything. You've seen literally everything about the property is a dry land and it's a good place, a fantastic location. So please key in now, wise investors. I'm speaking to wise investors. The time to invest is now. Remember, as we always say here, you do not wait to buy land. You buy land and wait. So for all the smart investors, the time to key in is now. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, Jessica Martins. Somebody is asking, is there a mortgage payment? Yes. What you need to pay to secure this is, even though I think we should stop this option because, we are the ones that lose at the end of the day. And this is what I mean. Um, we've had situations whereby people paid in installment, and by the time they were completing their payment, the property had more than triple, right? For example, we've had a case where we were selling a property for 3 million and the person was paying in 6 months installment. In 6 months, the property jumped to 9 million because of the growth of infrastructure and things like that. So honestly, I don't know whether, but yes, if you deposit 1 million naira, you can spread the balance in 3 months. And another beautiful thing about this is that it's immediate allocation, right? So we're doing immediate allocation to you guys. Saturday, that Saturday, that should be Saturday, 31st of July. Immediately you are getting your property, we are allocating to you immediately. So these are also amazing opportunities there. More people are asking. So chat me up on WhatsApp, okay? Plus one WhatsApp chat, no calls, please. Or you can call the office, by the way. +1 8577015527. WhatsApp chat, please. If you want somebody to talk to in terms of voice call, you can call the office. The office line is 08188111199. But if you want to reach out to me, I don't do voice call. I love to chat, and I know some of you like voice calls. So Jessica and wonderful team, they're on ground to attend to you guys. For those of you who like voice call, You can call the office line. Just Google GTX homes, you see the office number. So how much per plot? It's 5 million per plot. Why? Because it's a service plot. We always get C of O for all our estate. We fence round. We do infrastructure, electricity, road, everything. We provide all the infrastructure for all our estates. So we are not one of those companies, because you've seen people always compare us with companies where you buy land, they use this 4 block to do corner piece and they disappear. And before you know it, you start battling with land grabbers. And then you start, at the end of the day, you've just thrown your money away. GTS doesn't do that. GTS buys a property. First of all, we run a 100% virtual purchase program where anywhere in the world you can buy property from us. We'll send your document with you. We have partnership with DHL. Your document will be sent to you anywhere you are in the world, anywhere. You don't have land grabber issues because we fence the land round, we provide infrastructure, provide security. 20 years from now, you come back, your property is there. It's like you're banked with us, right? And that's why we say we're the king of land and real smart investment when it comes to real estate. So, and it's just 20 slots, and I think about 5 plots is already gone. So you just have little slot left. And if you are really interested in this, please, I need to get your message now. Okay? If I don't get your message, this offer may not be waiting for you. Yes, Richard is already at the rail terminal in
Yes,
Ibadan.
sir.
So can you take us around and explain this place for us?
Okay, yeah, this is the terminus. Currently, they are waiting for the train that left Lagos around 4 o'clock. In the next few minutes, because the 2 hours drive, by 6 o'clock, the people that are coming from Lagos will arrive here in Ibadan. And as you can see, on ground, this place is heavily guarded. We have enough security. We have soldiers. The security here, there are soldiers. And this is the terminus. You go in the last chamber there where you have somebody standing, where you buy tickets. When you buy your ticket, then you come into the entrance and you board the train. The train leaves 8 o'clock in the morning. If you are going to Lagos, then if you are coming from Lagos, the same thing, 8 o'clock coming down from Lagos to Ibadan. Then it leaves here. The last leaving point is 4 o'clock in the evening. If you are going back to Lagos, then 4 o'clock you are coming back from Lagos back to Ibadan. So in the next few minutes, like in the next 12 minutes to 13 minutes, 15 minutes, the train will be arriving here. And as you can see, the work is still going on. They're still expanding, but they've already started working. And the beauty about this place is that from here to the estate, that's from where I am now to the White House, is a total of about 8 minutes drive. That's from this terminal itself. But from the estate to the tunnel, that's the train tunnel, is 5 minutes, meaning a total of 8 minutes from here. So even if I'm coming from anywhere, I drop here, there are vehicles around. What they do is that there are taxis that are parked here. I can see those vehicles that are coming. They're actually coming to pick up people. They know the pickup time. People coming here, the train will get here by 6 o'clock. So people are coming in to pick up people. There's Uber available in case you want to use Uber or you want to use boats. They are available for you to also use. And they are still expanding because they've not finished. I think this is the first phase of the project. They still have other phases at which they are still working on. They are still expanding. They're also doing the other rail terminal. I don't know if I can get close to that place, but I'll just see if I can get closer. If we're lucky, we might get a glimpse of the train coming in. It comes in to be getting here by 6 o'clock. It's a 2-hour drive. There's no traffic for the train for the rail system. That's part of the benefit. Let me just show you something. Let me show you something. So you know that this new is not like the old train system that we used to know. There's a VIP, there's first class. There's first class, there's business class, and there's general class in the train system. So as you can see, I'm looking at the package. You can see Ibadan to Lagos, first class, 24-seater, business class, and standard class. So depends on which offer you're going for. And this tells you that at any time you can leave Lagos, all this traffic, because there's particular traffic you meet at Berger and all those stuff, you can just beat those traffic. You come straight down to this place. This is the central business district for Ibadan, the new central business district of Ibadan. And I just hope and I pray that whoever is watching this place can understand the basis of the analysis when it comes to the cap ratio, because cap ratio make you understand that this is the best time to buy. And from what MD said, we had 20 slots, and I just had to remember him that there's demanding that there's 5 that's gone already. We have 15 left, and for those that are ready, we don't. This opening is for investors. So if you're a smart investor, you know that this is the best time to quickly take hold of your own slot before the program ends. You need to get across to us today, because no story. We don't keep a slot for people. It's first pay, first come. There's no keep for me, I'm coming. And it's very important to understand the basics, because this area, once you have here, now let me explain to you what you can also do. If you have a business, when I say business district, meaning structures, industries, when they come in, they are going to be coming in here. Hotels, schools. So there will be need for accommodation. There will be need for offices, need for worship area, for recreational area. Ibadan has that structure of where you can put up recreational area. So if you want to also have a recreational area of your own within this area, imagine you have a zoo, you have mini zoo, you have whatever it is. This is the best time to actually come into this place and you buy, because in our estate we also have access for commercial and residential. So commercial land and residential land is available. This is the best time you come in to buy.
Amazing. A big thank you to all of you for today. I think I can see Mata Osachi, Omole, branch manager. You want to chip in a few things?
Okay, sir. Good evening from here, sir.
You are wearing glasses. Where's my own? Let me look for, because it's safe.
I'm wearing it because of the light from the system.
Go ahead, jump in. I believe you want to say something. I put on my own glasses.
Yes, sir. I just quickly want to just ask. I love your glasses. I want to really chip in something to my wise and smart investors out there. So we've seen what you are offering. You've seen the estate yourself. So I would advise that the best time to invest is now. The right time is now, because some people will like, okay, let me wait. Yeah, they are just doing pre-launch sale, so let me wait. So they don't know that, they don't have this understanding that as they are waiting, the value of the property you are waiting for will be increasing. So the opportunity to buy is now. This opportunity, we are selling for 5 million naira per plot. So now we are giving you 50% discount, which means that 5 million naira, you can use it to acquire 2 plots, which is something very, very reasonable to go for. Instead of waiting, then at the end of the day, you now use that 5 million naira to acquire just a plot. So as you all know, we don't sell just ordinary plot of land. We sell service plots. As my MD said, service plots, what we mean by service plot is an estate that is eco-friendly, an estate that will take care of your sewage. You won't have this worry of, okay, how am I going to dig my sock away? Where am I going to be dropping my waste? No, we are taking care of all of that. We are bringing in 247 power supply, electricity, which we are promising that in all our estates, no one will experience blackouts. Yes, we are going to support it with a solar system and other basic amenities coming into the estate. So the best time to buy is now. Wise investors, smart investors, key into this and buy now. Yes, how much is the land? The land is going for 5 million naira, but we are giving you a discount, 50% discount, 2.5. With 2.5, you become a landowner at Monia, Ibadan. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Martha. I love that. Thank you for breaking it down for us. And like she said, you guys are getting that 50% discount. GTEX is into service plot. So sometimes people are like, oh, why is the price higher? It's because We're fencing. Can you mute? There's a background noise. Yes, because we're doing fencing, we're providing electricity, we're providing all the infrastructure for you. So we're not doing those, and it's the reason why people invest with us all over the world. 90% of our customers are in diaspora. They invest and they sleep, and DHL brings their document of their property to them. And in fact, we have many clients who, until 5 years later, before they came to visit the property they did with us, and everything is intact. No land grabber, no, and these are things people don't understand. When you are investing in real estate, it's not so much about the price, but about the authenticity of where you're getting it. A young man was asking me question. He says his salary is 100,000 naira, and how can he? Somebody is asking for the number, so you can chat me on WhatsApp +1 8577015527. That's my WhatsApp number. This is my personal WhatsApp number, but of course you can Google GTEX Homes, 0700 GTEX Homes. That's the official number. We do 247 customer service, and they will attend to you. Or you can call the mobile number 081 or 234-8188-111-999. We do 247 customer service, so people attend to you any day, anytime. But if you want to chat me up, I'm privileged to be the MD of the company. So if you want to chat me up directly, you can reach out to me on that WhatsApp number +1 8577015527. Okay. Please note that I've gotten a couple of serious chats. So technically we have, I think, seven slot left. And please, those of you who have chatted me already, please know that it's based on payment, or we're not keeping any slot. So your slot is a function of you paying. Martha, they're asking how much is the price in euros, how much is in dollars, how much is in pounds. And by the way, you can pay in euro, you can pay in pounds, you can pay in Chinese yuan. So they're going to give you the costing for euro, pounds, and dollars very soon. I'm ready to take more questions. Questions, feel free to ask your question. David Daly, I've already told you. That's my number, +1 8577015527. Is WhatsApp chat. You can't call me. I don't pick calls. Just chat me up and I'll attend to you. If you want something, if you're called, talk to somebody, then call the official office number 0700 GTEX Homes, or the mobile number 08188 Yes, go ahead, Martha. You want to ask a question? Or you want to ask?
Yes, sir. The amount in dollars is 5,000 US dollars. 5,000. That is 2.5. And 4,166 in euro.
So in euro, it's 4,166, right?
4,166.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
1,000?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
4,000 what?
166.
4,166.
166. 166.
Okay, 166. 4,166. In dollars,
Yes.
how much?
In dollar is $5,000.
$5,000. And then
Yes, sir.
in okay, that's the major one.
Yes, sir.
So guys, you want to take advantage of that, and also note that to tie this down, you can deposit just 1 million naira. You spread the balance in the balance in 3 months. But if
3 months.
if you're doing that, you will have to pay 3 million as against 2.5. So you have the flexible option where you deposit 1 million, spread balance, in 3 months. But if you're doing that, taking that option, it will be 3 million you're paying instead of 6 million. But if you are doing outright payment, you will pay 2.5 instead of 5 million. Can we all say bye-bye to everyone? Thank you all of you for being part of this virtual inspection of our latest estate. And how many of you are happy for GTEX Home? Can you type, I'm happy for GTEX Homes? This year, we're launching 20 new estates. So this is estate number 5, I believe, this year. And we're just grateful to God for speed, for expansion, for favor. And we just also open our UK office, US office. We're just going gaga, 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 gaga. God is good. God is good. God has been faithful. So from all of us at GTS, we love you. Can we all say bye-bye to our lovely audience? We love you guys. Bye-bye.